Have you ever questioned why many older adults suddenly wake up at 3 a.m. and struggle to fall asleep again? You may lie still in the silence of the night, staring upward, wondering if something is wrong with your body or mind. The reality is, this experience is far more common than it seems, and it is not simply a random habit or just a sign of aging. In this video, we explore 5 meaningful reasons why people often wake up around 3 a.m. as they grow older and what those early awakenings might be telling you. Each reason uncovers something deeper about your body, your health, and your life journey. By the end, you may begin to view your sleep in an entirely different way. These are not shallow explanations. They are grounded in real physiology, psychology, and the natural rhythms of aging that many people rarely consider. We will discuss hormonal changes, shifts in sleep patterns, health conditions, and even emotional and social influences that quietly operate in the background. And we will approach it in a way that is honest, supportive, and respectful of your life experience so far. So if you have ever found yourself waking up at 3 a.m. asking why, you are in the right place. Stay until the end, because what you learn may not only improve your sleep, but also help you better understand what your body is going through. Now, let us begin. Number 1. Reduce melatonin production. One of the clearest reasons older adults wake up in the middle of the night, often around 3 a.m., is the natural decrease in melatonin that comes with age. Melatonin is a hormone that regulates your sleep-wake cycle, often referred to as your internal clock, and it plays a crucial role in helping you fall asleep and remain asleep. When you were younger, your body likely produced a steady supply of melatonin each night, allowing for long, deep, uninterrupted rest. But over time, your body begins to produce less of it, and that change can significantly affect how well you sleep. You may still fall asleep easily, especially after a full or relaxing day. But in the early morning hours, around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., or even 4 a.m., melatonin levels may drop too low to maintain deep sleep. You might wake up not because of noise or dreams, but because your brain is gradually shifting back toward wakefulness without enough melatonin to keep you asleep. This is not something you're doing wrong, and it does not mean your body is failing. It simply reflects natural internal changes with age. Additionally, your sleeping environment can intensify this effect. Even small amounts of light, such as from a street lamp, a blinking clock, or light from a hallway, can further suppress melatonin. As you age, your body becomes more sensitive to these environmental factors, making early awakenings feel even more frustrating. Consider Harold, now 72, who always saw himself as a good sleeper. Recently, he found himself waking up around 3:15 a.m. most nights, not anxious, just fully awake as if it were morning. Once he understood that this was not a personal failure, but a natural result of reduced melatonin, he stopped blaming himself and began adjusting his habits. He now keeps his room darker, avoids screens before bed, and takes short evening walks to support a circadian rhythm. These small changes help signal to his body that it is still nighttime, and although he still wakes early sometimes, he has learned to cooperate with his body instead of resisting it. This awareness can be transformative, turning frustration into understanding and helping you make better choices about your nighttime routine. Number 2, a shifted sleep cycle and advanced sleep phase. Another major reason older adults wake around 3 a.m. is due to a natural shift in the body's internal clock, known as advanced sleep phase. As you age, your circadian rhythm tends to move forward, meaning you may feel sleepy earlier in the evening and wake earlier in the morning. You might notice yourself dozing off during late-night activities or waking up at dawn without an alarm. This shift is not just habit. It is deeply biological and becomes more noticeable over time. When you were younger, your rhythm likely aligned with later bedtimes and wake times, but as it shifts, your sleep window moves earlier. You may fall asleep at 9 p.m. or even earlier, meaning your body has already completed its rest cycle by the time 3 a.m. arrives. That is why you may wake up feeling alert even while it is still dark outside. This does not indicate a problem. It simply means your body is operating on a new schedule. Think of it like a clock that has gradually been reset over the years, moving slightly forward with each stage of life. While this is not harmful, it can feel frustrating if your lifestyle does not match this rhythm. There is also a psychological aspect. Many older adults live quieter lives or spend more time alone, and this calm environment can encourage the body to wind down earlier. Without external cues like work schedules, social activities, or daily obligations, the body's internal timing can shift even more. For example, Charles, 68 and retired, eats dinner early, relaxes in the evening, and goes to bed by 9 p.m. By 3 a.m., he is naturally awake. At first, he thought he had insomnia, but later realized the sleep had simply shifted. By adjusting his evening routine slightly, adding light activity and social interaction, he was able to extend his sleep window and wake closer to morning. Understanding this shift can remove confusion and help you work with your body rather than against it. Number 3, physical discomfort and health-related interruptions. Another common reason for waking at 3 a.m. is the body's response to physical discomfort or underlying health conditions. As you age, the likelihood of chronic conditions increases, and many of these can quietly disrupt sleep. Issues like joint pain, a full bladder, or back discomfort can be enough to wake you during the night. Conditions such as arthritis may not bother you when you first fall asleep, but after hours of stillness, discomfort can build and wake you. Acid reflux, dry mouth, muscle cramps, or even slight temperature changes can also trigger awakenings. One of the most common reasons, especially for older men, is the need to urinate, as bladder capacity and control change with age. Even medications can contribute, causing side effects like increased urination or sensitivity to light and noise. Take Eleanor, a 76-year-old who began waking at 3:30 a.m. regularly. After consulting her doctor, she discovered that one of her medications was affecting her hydration and sleep. By adjusting her routine and medication timing, she reduced these awakenings and improved her sleep. These wake-ups are not signs of failure. They are signals from your body, guiding you toward better care and awareness. Number 4, lifestyle habits that shift your sleep rhythm. Daily routines play a powerful role in shaping your sleep. Many older adults begin eating earlier, relaxing sooner, and engaging in less physical activity. These small changes gradually signal the body to start the night earlier, which also shifts wake-up times earlier. Without structured routines or external cues, the body's sleep cycle may drift. Early dinners, reduced activity, and dim evenings can encourage earlier melatonin production, leading to earlier sleep and earlier waking. Blood sugar dips overnight or lingering caffeine can also affect sleep quality. For example, Walter, 74, gradually shifted his routine after retirement, eating earlier, falling asleep sooner, and waking at 3 a.m. By making small changes like staying active in the afternoon and avoiding early naps, he was able to adjust his sleep timing. Our bodies rely on consistent patterns, and when those patterns shift, sleep follows. Number 5, emotional and psychological restlessness. Sometimes waking at 3 a.m. is not physical at all, but mental and emotional. As life slows down, unresolved thoughts, memories, and emotions may surface in the quiet of the night. These moments are often reflective rather than anxious, bringing up past experiences, relationships, or unspoken thoughts. Loneliness can also play a role, as social circles may shrink over time. Consider Gloria, 80 and widowed, who found herself waking at 3 a.m. thinking about her past and her late husband. She realized this was not a sleep problem, but an emotional process. By journaling and creating calming evening rituals, she found peace and improved her rest. These awakenings can be opportunities for reflection and understanding rather than something to resist. Final thoughts. As we conclude, reflect on what resonated with you most. Each of these 5 reasons offers a different perspective on early morning awakenings. None of them indicate something is wrong. Instead, they show how your body and mind continue to adapt. These moments before dawn can be seen not as disruptions, but as gentle signals inviting you to listen more closely to yourself. With understanding comes the ability to make small, meaningful changes that support better rest and well-being. If you recognize yourself in these experiences, remember that you are not just aging, you are evolving. And with that evolution comes the opportunity to care for yourself with greater awareness, patience, and peace.